What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to go over the developer stream the Russian community for Black Desert had over a week ago. There were some good bits of information about what the immediate future of the Russian region entails, and the reason this is relevant to every other region is because almost all regions outside of Korea are on the same content schedule, apart from console obviously. If something is coming to Russia, you can be certain it's going to be coming for us in other regions as well. Now the whole developer stream and community Q&A was a way of congratulating the Russian server on their 2-year anniversary of publishing with Pearl Abyss. Now the first item I'm going to be going over with that they talked about is the Twitch drops. NA and EU have been the only Black Desert regions to be able to take advantage of the Twitch drops as of right now. They are now working on a way to make this global and not be region specific, which would be great for many other regions that stream and watch the game on Twitch. Now next up, the guild servers and guild drilling are coming. So guild servers are something that all guild masters can assign. You can, for example, choose to set Calphian as your guild server. Now everyone in your guild will be able to swap channels within the Calphian server set without cooldown. It's pretty useful. Guild drilling is a guild crafting structure. You basically put that physically in the Valencia desert, and you don't need a guild house to craft the materials despite it being a guild item. You're vulnerable to attack from other guilds when the drill is being constructed and while the drill is mining for resources. So once the drill is done, you will be able to extract blood crystals, a resource to be able to use the new guild skills that will affect the guild servers. So the best one right now would be 10% rare item drop increase for an hour, and the cooldown on that is a little under 2 hours, so you can actually effectively have that buff running about half the day if you want and have enough resources. And that works only on the Calphian server if we choose Calphian as our home server, just keep that in mind. All of this stuff, the guild drilling, the guild servers, that was introduced in test server 8 months ago, so it's been a while and some things may be tweaked, so keep that in mind. Once it does eventually go live for us, I'll have a more detailed list of what may have changed. Now following guild drills, we will also have guild siege tanks. So the siege tank will be effective against walls and gates and barricades. The way you get the siege tank is not just by buying it or crafting it. You have to destroy a military wagon that appears between 1 and 2 hours after the start of the siege. The guild with the most damage contribution when the military wagon dies will get the siege tanks. You will need a pilot to drive the tank and a gunner to actually shoot from the tank. The ammo needed to fire from the tank is crafted from the same material you get from guild drilling that I just talked about. So if you're a siege guild and you actually manage to win the tanks for the siege but haven't done guild drilling that week, then you basically have an armored car. You can joyride for a bit, but you can't actually do anything with it. The tank will also take extra damage from elephants and horses, which is strange, but that's one way to counter it. Arena of Solare is the ranked 1v1 arena PvP mode that is in the works. The idea is to have that and the 10 versus 10 PvP mode available after the Node War revamps are finished in global regions. So right now we're in the middle of a near constant state of changes for Siege and Node Wars, so hopefully those will be ending soon. Everyone is happy and we can get the much awaited and much delayed ranked arena PvP. The first season of Arena of Solare, from what we know, will have a GS cap of 620, so it's a gear score cap of 620, with each consecutive season increasing the cap by 5 or so gear score. This makes it available to a lot more players interested in PvP, but maybe lacking the gear score to join a typical Siege guild nowadays. We know very little else about the ranked arena right now, so hopefully we get more information in the upcoming Calphian event next week. Pearl Abyss also talked about something I was hoping to get, and that is account copy to global labs. Essentially copying your entire account on NA or in EU or wherever you are and using it as your test server account, or at least a copy of it. So you don't have to worry about not having the adventure logs completed and have settings the way you like them. But it turns out they ran into some legal trouble with the privacy laws, so they're unable to go forward with this idea at this time. That's why they announced it, and then we never heard anything about it. It's because legally, they just cannot do it. Now, Black Spirit Dice Game also got a mention, which was surprising and good. We kind of know now where the Black Spirit Dice Game is headed, as I think with many of us, we were wondering, when are we getting a reset? It's been a while. I think most of us are on 100 awards or more waiting on those dice. According to the developers, they're not looking to reset the board at this time. The idea of Black Spirit Dice is for even newer players to feel like they can complete the rounds and get those rewards and not feel like they're missing out because of a reset. So instead, they will be buffing the individual round rewards if you have completed the 100 round reward. No timeline was given as to when that will come, but at least we know where they stand in the Black Spirit dice game. There is no reset coming as far as we know right now, and they're looking to just improve the rewards you get individually from each round. And finally, the most exciting news to come out of this stream, at least for me, is confirmation of Global Siege coming to Europe and Russia. This means we'll have the top guilds of each region in Europe and Russia fight out for territories in a special global siege, much like the Asian regions received. Now, I believe the Russian server is located in Moscow, I think, and the European servers are located in Amsterdam, so the ping shouldn't be too bad at all. I think at worst you're looking at something that we have here in the East Coast United States, having to deal with servers in California, so 70 to 90 ping at worst. This is confirmed for Europe only though, so NA no news. Of course, I play on EU as well, so I can participate, but my ping will be around 120 or so if that's the case, and if they have servers or they choose Moscow servers, for example. If Pearl Abyss manages to take the South America servers under the wing, maybe NA can have Global Siege with them, but the distances are kind of crazy, so ping would be a lot worse than the EU versus Russia siege. For me, I think the way to deal with this and to have NA siege be kind of like a global siege, I propose Pearl Abyss make a US East server in Virginia. Let us have the good old West Side versus East Side NA siege and just, call it a day. One can dream, right, guys? And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over in our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comments to get your member role, and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated and will of course come with some Discord perks. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.